What's up, YouTube? Black Bruh TV coming at y'all with a late nighter. Didn't really mean to go this late, but from where I'm from, it's like 10 o'clock right now. 10 o'clock at night, and I'm tired. I'm ready to go to bed. But I'm here to hit y'all with another video. Dr. Fauci. They released his emails today. So if y'all want to comment, get in the chat box, comment, and don't forget to hit that like button. You know, y'all could subscribe to my channel, Black Bruh TV. The title of the show is Fauci's emails released. I don't know if y'all had anything, or do y'all have any knowings of what happened with the emails, and or anything. Y'all can hit the chat box and comment on y'all information that y'all found out about Fauci. You know, I just wanted to come on here. I seen and I read that, you know, they had released some of the emails. So if y'all want to just talk and chat, it don't matter. You know, Black Bruh TV is for everything. Anything goes. That's what the Black Bruh TV is about. I'm gonna wait for a few people to enter the room. Give y'all a second. Wait at about the 5 minute mark, maybe the six minute mark, and we're just gonna get it in. I don't know if y'all could hear me. I always ask that question because I want my mic to be just right for the viewing audience, whoever viewing this channel. You know, everything got to be perfect. Y'all might hear sounds in the background as usual, but I'm working on that. It looked like a highlighted color. Well, we're gonna get into it. Dr. Fauci. That's what today's talking title is right now. Fauci emails released. They released some of Dr. Fauci's emails, and it's kind of controversial. A lot of people have been kind of up on this and, kind of slandering his name a little bit and giving him some havoc on everything. But I know they talking about the coronavirus, like where it originated at, which is Wuhan, China, and China is like one of the biggest, it's a big country, and it's like, man, they got so many, wide varieties of different things that goes on out in China. But the Wuhan virus or coronavirus comes from Wuhan. It originated from that, and they claimed it was lab created. According to Fauci, he believed that it was lab created, and others seem to not think that. And scientists even, you know, spoke on it and saying that they believe it wouldn't. Other scientists, but I mean, to me, what are y'all thoughts? I'm just trying to find out. I know they released a lot of his emails, and I might read y'all some tonight. But what it is that y'all found out. If y'all know any more information that came out. I'm gonna read y'all a little some information that I got that I researched on, and it's just a little bit of paragraphs, a couple of paragraphs. I won't read too long because it might be too long for y'all to listen to. But it goes like this. They say in January 2020, an email to Dr. Fauci from the director of the country's largest biomedical research facility suggested an unusual features of the virus may indicate it is engineered, prompting Dr. Fauci to say he will reach out via phone. So basically, it prompted Dr. Fauci, and it's basically kind of stating that they believe that it was engineered. Now, usually engineered, any type of engineer, you don't know what that consists of. It consists of different chemicals, different agents, or whatever that's ingredient inside of the virus. And trust me, I'm not a doctor or anything, but when it came out and I read an article about, the lab created, virus that came through, the country, later, man. And then when it got to the US, it's like it just widespread, it went slowly but surely through the whole country, and it just took out so many people. But once I heard that it was lab created, it seemed like that information got off for a minute. And then after a few minutes or a few days or whatever, so it kind of like, got blindsided and people didn't really talk about it anymore, right? And then after a while, it came back. And when it came back, it hit hard. People started understanding and knowing what was going on. And then it just flooded through the nation. And later on, they said that the virus had became a big virus and it just ran like, as a pandemic. It just started to call it a pandemic. And man, this was some major stuff and major blows to a lot of people's families, even in China, no matter of fact, because I think the guys that either created it, allegedly created it, even I think they died. I think they died. I'm not sure. I have to research that, but I think, from far as I overheard that they had died later or around the time when they released it or something like that, because it made so many people sick. But the article I read, it was something about they had leaked it, and then I guess it some type of meat market or something it went through or something, and then all of a sudden it just broke out. The virus just broke out enough to where it started hurting people and giving them that respiratory infection. But Corona been out for years, so but the release of Dr. Fauci's emails, they're just showing that he's he knew about it a little bit, and I guess that he since he been knowing about it, he kind of hid a little bit of the information, and he spoke on it late at a later term, So that right there caused a lot of havoc, once they find out. Now they're kind of exposing a lot of his emails, but at the same time, I don't know what they'll do to him, if anything else came out in his emails, because I think it was like 3,000 emails that had been, retracted, from his computer or a cell phone. And that takes a toll, right there, for man, a lot, So, I mean, usually when they dip into people's phones these days, guys on YouTube or whatever, or big celebrities or whatever, if y'all listening to Black Bro TV, y'all need to understand that, you know, they can go in your phone, they can find anything. So it's not too good to have any type of craziness going on, where they can always get you if you get caught up in any situation, with the government or with the police or whatever. So y'all just watch y'all backs, and watch what y'all do. That's all I could tell y'all. Just giving y'all a heads up, and I know y'all know this, but listen to Black Bro TV. I mean, we all go through little phases where we sending out little things at the time, But as long as it ain't too heavy, we good, you know. But keep that confidential as much as you can because they watching. But any comments, anybody in here? I see one person in here. Let me click this. If you want to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget that. Black Bro TV. I just had to go live, talk about the situation because we're all going through it. It's a major pandemic, and it seems to be narrowing down to like a small amount of people that that where the virus is like people catching it, but it's still around. So don't think that everything, since everybody has the mask down and everything, that you won't catch it. I still wear my mask, even if you're vaccinated or not, you can wear it until you really know for sure that, well, you will never know for sure, but till you really see the numbers decrease tremendously. That's all I could say on that. It's like guard your body, guard yourself, especially if you got family. You have to, you know. This right here done killed so many families and even kids. So, protect yourself out there. How about read another piece of the article from Fauci? Well, really, the title of this article that I'm reading, it said the Wuhan lab theory. And you see, why the lab leak theory is being taken seriously. Okay, part of the article say in April 2020, an email from the director of National Institute of Health, Francis Collins, nudged Dr. Fauci with the subject line, "Conspiracy gains momentum." Now, I don't know if they're saying it's a conspiracy or what, maybe they could have made it up or whatever. But they say the doctor's response to this is fully redacted. This may, Dr. Fauci said he is not convinced the virus originated naturally and expressed support for an investigation. So, you know what I'm saying? He's not convinced that the virus originated naturally. So basically, he kind of saying that the virus was engineered through his, like that's his own opinion, put it like that. He basically saying that, he believed that it basically was engineered. So they probably added chemicals or whatever they do, to make the virus more potent or however they want it to be, when they trying to put that together. So, but to me, any man-made lab created thing is really, it shouldn't be. I'm talking about not thing, but virus, especially something that could take out a whole country, or the whole world, put it like that. That's uncalled for. But they got scientists out there that does so many things, so many people experiment, different, not even scientists, that's not scientists. You just gotta watch out, when you hear the news, take cover. That's all I can see. Because it most likely is real. Sometimes people put out conspiracies or all kind of things that shows, that let people know that it could be fake, it could be real. You just gotta go for what you know. Do some research and find out about it. But this right here, people thought at the beginning. I know I'm late on talking about it, but it's still around today. So, never underestimate, a pandemic. When they say it's widespread, it's widespread. But that was one of the articles I just read from that. It's called the Wuhan lab theory. And it just stated a lot of different things on here about, what Fauci revealed. It said the emails also revealed Dr. Fauci frequently and firmly shutting down rumors that he was being censored by President Trump. And what he said was, "I actually have not been muzzled at all," he wrote to one of the unidentified fan in February. So it further states that, well, they got so much of stuff on here. I'm not going to read all that. I see one person watching, but if you can comment, want to interact with some people, who got information. If you don't, just speak. It doesn't matter. It's a live, but we don't necessarily have to talk about Fauci. We could talk about anything. I barely been doing lives, but I try to upload videos right now whenever I could because I'm working and I can't. It's kind of hard to do everything at one time. Especially when I'm coming home tired. Right now, I'm on a late night skit right now. Soon go to bed in a little bit. I just want to get on live and talk about a little something, and try to bring y'all a little bit of content, from time to time, at least till I get straight enough where I could do it on a regular. So Black Bruh TV, we in the house. Y'all like, share, and subscribe again. Oh, it's Kia Green. What's going on, Kia? How you doing? I'm good. What about you? Oh, don't forget me. I mean, don't forget. I'm gonna do the collab with you one day. I just need to get things straight. I got some things going on right now what I'm trying to accomplish and stuff. So sooner or later, or you say the whole thing is a hoax, it could be. It could be. You believe the pandemic is a hoax? Or you saying the from where it originated, or you believe the pandemic? I think it's real. I mean, it's killing people. I thought it was a hoax at first. I really thought it was a hoax because I was like, man, waiting, and I was like, man. But then I started, hearing people around my area dying, and I was like, some of the people I knew, and I was like, oh Lord, what I mean? Now I don't know what type of chemicals they put in it or anything, but coronavirus, if you ever look at the Lysol can, it's on the back of the Lysol can. So that virus been around. Now, being that it could have been uh engineered in a certain way, like uh added chemicals or whatever, that's the big thing right there that'll tell you that, somebody, to me, my personal opinion, I'm just thinking that they probably engineered it, in a form of like trying to hurt somebody. That's the way they probably put it. But I hate to say that, but that's my opinion. I'm not saying everybody else's opinion is the same. Yes, yeah, it's true. That's true. Yes, you might be right. I mean, you might be right. You say yes, I do the whole thing. A virus survive outside the body, and it's only when it's inside the body of a person that is sick you can't catch a virus. Okay, well, that's your personal belief. That's probably true. Always say to each his own, because everybody got their own mindset of thinking. Of what they think of it. I mean, to me, I've been on any type of natural remedy I could. I mean, I've never caught it yet, and I done took the test. I'm just stating it personally on, publicly on YouTube. But I took it and shit. I mean, I took it twice, matter of fact, just to see, and ain't nothing happened yet. But hopefully, nothing ever happened. If anything, and hopefully none of y'all catch it. If it is still out there, which I'm sure it is. But yeah, I mean, I understand exactly what you mean. Exactly what you mean. Yes, indeed. But I'm glad you came on, Kill. It's good to chat with you at any time. Whenever I get on live or anything, even through comments of when I'm not on live. It doesn't matter. Lately, I ain't been on YouTube too much. I've been trying to upload right quick and do a couple of videos, but like I say, it's just kind of it's all about timing. It's about timing and and doing what I gotta do. Have you taken the vax? Uh, no, not yet. I'm supposed to be doing it probably maybe next week because I really was against the vaccine, but at the same time, it's like I'm thinking about it right now. So I'm rethink or rethought my thoughts. And now I'm thinking about it. So I don't know for sure yet, but most likely, I will be scheduling or going in and try to get one. I'm not sure. I might just, reject that and say, okay, look, I ain't gonna do it. But have you taken it? I don't know if you do, if you did, or if you want to say it on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It's up to you. I'm not gonna put your comment on, if you say you taking it or not, if you do answer back. I'm not gonna put it on live. You just ask why? Oh, why did I want to take it? That's what you're saying? I mean, I think I just it's something about it. Well, I know traveling wise, that's the whole thing. I know I'm soon gonna be traveling. So, when you get around a bunch of people, it kind of like decreases. You you say, please do some more research before you get this vaccine. Yes, that's true. That's why I never took it because I was skeptical on it until I start finding out a little certain things that made me want to take it, and still they have things that like have me not want to take it. So it boggles my mind every now and then. I don't know for sure yet. I'm really not 100% sure, but you know, I mean, I'm hearing so many things about it. About the arm hurting and everything else. But that kind of boggles my mind too. But I mean, after a shot, you really have a little pain, but you shouldn't have that much pain. So I don't know what they put in it. Then that's the thing. So I will be doing more research anyway, you know, because they got a lot of, I got people I know and family members that took it. And I kind of talked to them a little bit, but not enough. But I will be kind of dipping through the computer and trying to find out more information. You say it takes 10 years to make a vax. That's true though. That's what really that's the first thing I thought. I said, well, why are they doing it so quick? I think what does it take? 6 months? Yeah, you say out in less than 6 months. That's true. Yep. And that's what really got to me. I was like, damn, that's quick. And that's what leaves people skeptical. It leaves them skeptical on taking it. And they be like, oh no, that's too quick. You mean to tell me all those years before it took so long for a vaccine to come out for something, you know what I mean? And now it takes 6 months. So that means they rushed it. That's my thoughts. They rushed it so quick, and you don't know the adverse effects or the length of lingering problems you might have. You know what I mean? Nobody know that, and that's what gets me. So I don't know. I mean, I can't say is orchestrated in a certain way to hurt people. I mean, that's what I would think before I was thinking that, but I'm not sure. Now I'm kind of having different thoughts on it, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to find out. And it's all about you making a decision. I might do just like what you say and say no. But when you're traveling, though, that's another thing. You know, uh, that thought will cross your mind, especially if you're going either overseas or you're going to another state. You might go to Florida, you might go to anywhere, California, a big old crowd. You might go to the MGM Grand, nobody know that, and enter a big old facility, and then you get sick. Then we don't want to be thinking that, man, it's corona. Then you have to get checked, and hopefully you don't have it. And you say folks are getting clots in the brain. That's another reason why clots in the brain. Now you see that from what I read, it was the Johnson and Johnson. I heard that they was even stating it on the news that they had. I think they took it off of the shelf right now or whatever. But I think this is still out there, for people to get on the slick side. But they shouldn't be doing that. If anything, allegedly, they're still doing it. But I heard Johnson and Johnson was giving blood clots like overseas, wherever it was, and then now in the U.S. So, and that was like a couple of months ago or whatever, But man, there's some scary stuff in a way when you think about it, and that's what makes people just shy away from it instantly. You say, look up when the snake bites you, and look up at symptoms of the vax. Right. I will do that. Symptoms of the vax. I know once you catch respiratory, that's any type of respiratory problem, man, that'll really hit hard. So, man, just to think, nobody wants no type of, problems like that. But I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna be skeptical. So as long as I'm skeptical, I probably won't take it. Put it like that. That's straight up. I probably won't take it until I have enough confidence. Then I might, and do more research. Then I might wind up taking it. Flat out. Yeah. I mean, what do you think about Fauci? Like his like information that been put out about it. Even he said that it was genetically engineered. Like what I'm saying, like it been tampered to where it'll come out bad, or whatever. And the lifespan is expected. Wait, she say the life expand the lifespan is between 2 to 5 years after you get it. Yeah, okay. Mm. And I know once you take the vaccine, you will probably be like, you might take two shots, I think it is like that. And then after that, I think in about a year, it'll probably expire within your system or something like that. And you have to take another one or something, and whole new. But then they're supposed to be coming out with a booster shot, some type of booster shot that'll kind of, I guess, create, some type of shield away from the virus, or something inside your system. So I don't know. They're coming up with shot after shot, I guess because it's mutated in different forms or whatever, you know. Yeah, it's scary though, It's real scary. But I mean, I'm saying back to what I'm saying is the Fauci, man, that right there, when I read that, I was like, damn, if he thought it was genetically engineered and he a doctor, you know what I'm saying? So that's telling me, hey, if he know something suspicious about it, when the guy leaked it out or whatever in Wuhan, he know more information than what I know. So I took it upon what he said and said, okay, what I mean? Basically, they genetically engineered it to either, I don't know if they put it to harm people or what, but if it leaked out like that, however they did it, it did, it started killing people. So I don't know. Yeah, it's so deep, it runs so deep. They probably got stories so deep from other people that dug up all kind of situations that in other emails that probably the Washington Post, because those emails that Fauci had, it came out through the Washington Post. I think they dug up the emails or sent a request out to have his emails, like surrendered or whatever, so they could find out if anything was going on, with the situation over Corona. So, I mean, it's deep. It's real deep. We got to keep our eyes open no matter what. You too, y'all keep your eyes open and watch out for any different, keep researching and checking out things. We all got to do our research. You know, okay, Kia says, yeah, you have the right to travel anywhere you want. It is a scare tactic. Don't fall for it. That's true. I mean, it's true. It's true. Don't fall for it. But it's just when you lose loved ones around you, that's what makes you think. Because I knew somebody that works at a hospital and they claim she had it, and she works in a hospital around that time when it was really heavy from where I'm from, and that right there kind of like shook me a little bit. And, I was like, man, I'm gonna see, you don't need a vax. You have an immune system. That's what I say too. You have immune system because the body works. Your body is a real machine. It does all kind of things. At night, it refreshes everything in your system, as much as you can. That's why you're not supposed to eat at night, and have it sitting on your stomach and everything. But your body is a machine and is real, strong, at healing itself. So just like when you get a cut, that it'll heal itself probably either overnight or in a few hours, sometimes, depending on how bad the cut is. So, but it's a Florida control, that's all. That's another thing I thought. So you thinking just like I was thinking. You thinking just like I was thinking. I thought that too. I say, man, it could be population control. It's all conspiracies when people look at us and say, well, why are you thinking like that? We actually see what's going on. That's the whole thing. So me and you, Kia, we probably think the same way. I'm just skeptical right now with that vaccine, and I'm in and out on it. So, but I thought it was a ploy too, like okay, well, what they trying to do. You got to look at it, the situation just how it is. If you don't, you got to see it in the most common sense way of what's going on. And that's how I looked at it. Like it's a ploy. What's going on? You're trying to control populate, the US or what? What you trying to do? And always ask those questions. You don't want to keep overthinking it, but at the same time, those thoughts got to come in your mind and you have to think that sometimes. But you're probably right. Yeah. But he'll say, well, it depends on what a person had for their help and if they're taking, wait, I'm sorry. Well, it depends what this person had for their help and if they were taking care of themselves, because a lot of people were not, and so some were obese. That's true. That's true. Yeah, it all depends on your health. Some do have COPD. I know a person right now, he had COPD. He caught the corona, but it didn't do him nothing. Thankfully, they say he had it. So, the first thing I thought, uh, like when uh it came out, I was like, well, damn, hold up. I know if you're not healthy, anything can happen. A flu could take you out. So if you're not keeping your body healthy, though, that's the whole thing. You got to keep your body as healthy as possible. A lot of the foods is messed up. That was another reason I wanted to bring up. The foods the government put out, or let get put out, why are they not controlling it? That's what I don't understand. Why are they not controlling it? Like, okay, well, if this is taking people out, making them catch heart disease and everything else, I mean, people have a choice. You got to think about that. People have a choice when they eat. People have a choice when they drink, smoke, whatever they do. So we understand that, but at the same time, there's bad foods and stuff that's out there, and it's like the government not saying, okay, we need to eat healthier. They saying it in a sense, and then they just letting things happen in another sense. That's why you got to do what you got to do and do the right thing when you eat, drink, sleep, whatever. You know what I mean? You ain't doing it right, it's gonna be hard for you. But Kia says a lot of people were passing away due to issues that they had from their body, and it was not COVID. That's true. That's another. You see, earlier on when it started happening, I was like, well, hold up, didn't this person had diabetes already? So I guess now I'm not gonna say, COVID is not the real thing. I mean, I'm thinking it is real because I know people that died from it, but at the same time, she's right. She putting up some good comments. Cigarettes are killing more than COVID. That's true. And they've been killing people for a long time. I used to smoke. Every now and then I still smoke, but I don't do it like when I started no more. But at the same time, it is killing a lot of people. A lot of people. Heart disease, lung disease, and kidney disease. Yep, cancer. Yep. And I think if anything, what that is something that's added. So whatever your body got going on is an added, addition to it to make it, go get hysterical inside your system. That's what I think it is. It's something like the flu. They say it was like the flu at first, which is true, you know, because okay, uh upper respiratory, well, how you call it? Upper respiratory infection or whatever. When you get those type of things, that's basic things that we know about, you know. And they say that's what that is anyway, like it's a respiratory infection. So I don't know how I could get that bad, but I mean, I don't know, you know. But hopefully, you know, they can, I mean, all this really goes away, but I know it won't because Corona been around since, I don't know. It been on a Lysol can since way back. I found an old Lysol can right when the pandemic happened, you know, and it had that on it, Corona. I was like, damn, coronavirus. Okay, Kia says we have 360 viruses in our body that we fight every day. True. Yeah, that's true research. Yep. Oh yeah, but you're right, Kia. You know, you're right. I think we got a lot of research to keep doing, you know, because along the way, things will happen like this regardless, as long as we living, you know. Things will keep happening. Even when you die and your your children come up and into the world, you know, they gonna have to fight all kind of different type things like we doing, you know, and find out information to combat that. So, you know, you have to teach your children regardless, you know, of what's to come or what might come. So you better yourselves and think about what's going on and do your research, find out information, and never be scared to find out information, no matter how deep you gotta go. I think you'll do good, you know, and you'll prosper in the world, you know, for as long as you can. But I'm about to wrap up this. I know I got to get my butt to work in the morning. So my whole thing is, you know, this is a good show, no matter how it turned out. And we talk about some good key points on this virus and about Fauci, you know. Uh Kia said once again, it's really called coronavirus. Yes, it's been out for over 100 years or more. True. Man, you did the research. That's good. You know, I know it been out a long time. When I found that old Lysol can and I looked at the back, I said coronavirus. I said, oh man. And this was a can that been sitting around in a yard. Had a little rust stain on it. An old Lysol can. And it had the parentheses, in parentheses, coronavirus. And you know, I think they gave a little definition or something on the side or something like that. But yeah, true that. Yeah, true that. But I'm ready to wrap it up, Kia. I know I gotta go to bed, and I don't know what time it is out there where you at. It's like 10:40, and I gotta get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Out of here. Y'all probably like 2 hours ahead or 2 hours back from where I'm at. So, but it's nice talking to you, and keep up the good work, whatever you doing on your end, you know, and hopefully we get a collab later, you know, and I'm about to sign right out of here. But thanks for watching, Kia, and thanks for any other guests who flipped through in and out of the live. And I'll post this one up. Y'all subscribe, like to the channel, whoever looking or whoever see this video, hit that like button. Black Bro TV. I'm gonna be out. Peace.